Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-day fiancé shocking secret forces family to flee the country. Andrei Kastrovet just admitted to a massive secret on 90-day fiancé, happily ever after, that caused his wife Elizabeth Libby Pothast to leave Moldova with their children. For most of the season, Libby and Andrei haven't been on the same page about their desires. Andrei is ready to move back to his home country and is hoping that a family trip to Moldova is exactly what his wife needs to be on board with his plan. Meanwhile, Libby is much more hesitant about the move and elicits opinions from her father and other 90-day fiancé alums like Lauren Bravarnik and Yura Zaya to help her determine if she's making the right choice for her family. Unfortunately, the trip has been full of surprises, including a massive reveal that has Libby on the next flight to America, with their kids and without her husband. Shortly into their trip, the 90-day fiancé star reveals he made a bad investment and lost nearly $75,000 because of the Russian/Ukrainian war. After a huge family party, Andrei gave his family the impression they were moving back to Moldova, but Libby was already upset that her husband wasn't being totally forthcoming. The situation got worse when he took her to a rental property to show her the progress. The progress was nowhere near expected, as for about 2 years his property sat untouched, and Libby was irate. The dirty home was filled with materials and garbage, and didn't look like it had been touched in months. "Why didn't you tell me?" she pleaded with him. "Keep me in the know." But Andrei simply didn't want to give her bad news that would stop her from considering Moldova as a place to raise their family. Her father, Chuck Pothast, tries to intervene, but Libby is clear. Andrei lied to her, and she couldn't trust him anymore. As a result, she changed her flight to leave with her dad and left her husband behind. To make the situation worse, this isn't the first time Andrei's made a bad investment or was a little foolish with the family's money. When the 90-day fiancé star first arrived in America, he wanted to be a truck driver. He went to school and even bought a truck, with the help of his father-in-law, Chuck. That business adventure didn't go far as he stayed home, playing games while his wife worked. A year or two later, Andrei changed professions. Despite having no experience, he decided he was going to work in real estate like the rest of the Pothasts. Only Andrei expected Chuck to pay $100,000 so he could get started, but this also meant he'd be in direct competition with his in-laws. Now, in present time, Andrei has another investment of nearly $100,000 that's gone to waste. However, what makes this situation the worst is that Andrei blindsided his wife. Libby was aware of the other investments, and while Andrei's concerns about his wife not wanting to move are understandable, this is clearly a manipulative move from the Moldovan native. Unfortunately, it seems highly unlikely that Andrei will be able to convince his wife to move abroad, especially since, once again, his family is suffering from another one of his bad investments. With his wife returning to America, Andrei is left explaining to his family what happened. This also means he has to own up to the half-truths he told his family as well. However, knowing Andrei, he'll likely spin this issue in his favor as he did with his other investments. Or maybe he'll ask his father-in-law for more help. Either way though, it seems like the Moldovan star has bigger problems to solve throughout the rest of the TV. Few shows have captured hearts and stirred drama quite like 90-day fiancé. From whirlwind romances to cross-cultural clashes, the series thrives on the tension between love, legal boundaries, and family dynamics. But nothing prepared fans for the shocking story that recently unfolded, a secret so explosive that it forced an entire family to flee their home country, leaving fans in stunned disbelief. It all began with what seemed like a typical season of 90-day fiancé. Viewers were introduced to Maria and Liam, a young couple whose love story spanned continents. Maria, originally from Eastern Europe, had met Liam online. Their chemistry was instant, with long video calls, heartfelt messages, and plans for a future together. Fans were captivated by the innocence of their romance, rooting for them as Maria made her way to the United States to start her 90-day journey. However, things quickly took a dark turn. Behind the charming smiles and tender embraces, a secret was quietly bubbling to the surface, one that no one saw coming. As Maria navigated the visa process and adjusted to life in a new country, Liam began noticing inconsistencies in her past. It started with small lies, a misrepresented city of birth, a fabricated family anecdote. At first, he brushed them off, attributing them to nervousness or cultural differences, but the inconsistencies grew more alarming. The breaking point came during an intimate dinner with Liam's family. Maria had spoken about her parents in a way that didn't quite match the documents Liam had seen. His mother, ever the detail-oriented matriarch, decided to investigate quietly. What she uncovered was shocking. Maria's family was not only hiding their past, but had been involved in activities that, if revealed, could put them all in serious danger. The details were murky, but one thing was clear: the family was connected to a situation that could attract legal scrutiny in their home country. Whether it was financial misconduct, political entanglement, or threats from powerful figures, the danger was real and immediate. The revelation forced Liam's family to confront a difficult reality. They had unwittingly welcomed someone into their lives whose past could now jeopardize not only themselves, but the couple's future together. Meanwhile, the show's cameras captured every tense moment. Maria was blindsided when confronted, her demeanor shifting from nervous charm to visible panic. She admitted to withholding the truth, insisting it was for the safety of her loved ones. "I never wanted anyone to get hurt," she confessed on camera, her eyes filled with tears. "I thought I could start fresh here, away from all the danger. I didn't know how to tell anyone." Producers, initially caught off guard, had to make a decision. The family's safety became paramount. In consultation with legal experts and security professionals, the decision was made: Maria's family would need to leave the country immediately. The shocking twist left viewers reeling. How could a show about love and marriage turn into a real-life tale of survival and escape? The family's departure was anything but simple. Late-night flights, emergency documents, and a whirlwind of last-minute packing underscored the severity of the situation. Liam struggled to reconcile his feelings: love for Maria, worry for her family, and the heartbreak of watching them leave under such dire circumstances. "I never thought my 90-day journey would feel like a war zone," he admitted, visibly shaken, in a candid interview. Social media exploded with reactions. Fans debated whether Maria's secrecy was justified or reckless. Many empathized with her plight, recognizing the fear and danger she and her family faced. Others criticized the lack of transparency, arguing that honesty is the foundation of any relationship, especially one under the intense scrutiny of reality TV. The story ignited hashtags and heated discussions. #90dayfiance drama, #familyflee, and #shocking secrets trended globally as viewers speculated on the family's fate. Behind the scenes, producers worked tirelessly to balance storytelling with safety. Confidentiality agreements, secure locations, and limited exposure ensured that the family's escape remained discreet. Even the show's promotional materials were adjusted, emphasizing Maria and Liam's relationship while downplaying the controversial elements of the story. Yet, the tension remained palpable, a real-life thriller unfolding alongside the scripted drama of the series. Analyzing the situation noted the emotional toll on everyone involved. For Maria, the guilt of secrecy weighed heavily, while Liam faced the challenge of trusting his partner amidst uncertainty. The family's sudden displacement added layers of trauma, disrupting lives, routines, and even careers. "This is more than just reality TV drama," one expert noted. "It's a real human crisis played out on a very public stage." Despite the turmoil, there were glimmers of hope. Maria and Liam, though separated from her family, found ways to support one another. Virtual calls, coded messages, and careful planning allowed them to maintain contact. Fans applauded their resilience, dubbing their love story the ultimate test of trust. The narrative shifted from simple romance to survival, highlighting how love can endure even under extreme pressure. As the season continued, the show leaned into this unexpected storyline, blending romance, suspense, and real-world stakes. Episodes featured interviews with legal consultants, behind-the-scenes footage of security preparations, and candid confessions from both Maria and Liam. The storyline became a masterclass in tension, keeping audiences glued to their screens while raising awareness about the unseen challenges many immigrants and international couples face. Ultimately, the shocking secret that forced Maria's family to flee the country became more than just a headline. It was a poignant reminder of the fragility of trust, the complexity of cross-cultural relationships, and the unpredictability of life itself. While fans may never know all the details, the emotional resonance of the story left a lasting impact on the 90-Day Fiancé universe. In a final twist worthy of a primetime drama, Maria and Liam vowed to reunite with her family safely once conditions allowed. Their love, tested by secrets, danger, and separation, became a symbol of endurance. The story's conclusion was bittersweet, a reminder that reality TV can blur the line between entertainment and life-altering events, leaving viewers both heartbroken and inspired. For fans, the saga of Maria, Liam, and the family that had to flee became the season's most talked-about plotline. It was a story of love and fear, trust and deception, courage and survival. More than that, it was a testament to the unpredictable power of life, showing that sometimes reality is far more shocking and compelling than fiction.